Welcome to Practice English Conversations. Are you ready to practice your English and become more fluent? Let's get started.
Hi there. Is this seat taken?
Oh, no, it's not. Please go ahead and sit.
Thanks. It's so crowded in here today.
Yeah, it's a busy time. Are you here to grab a coffee or just to relax?
Both, actually. I love coming to this cafe after work. The coffee is great, and it's a nice place to unwind. How about you?
I'm here to work on a few things. I usually come here to write or read in the evenings.
That's nice. Are you a writer?
Not really, but I enjoy writing stories as a hobby. It helps me relax. What about you? What do you do?
I'm a nurse. My shift just ended, so this is my little break before going home.
A nurse? That's impressive. You must have a busy schedule.
Yes, it's quite busy, but I enjoy my work. It's rewarding.
I can imagine. So, do you come to this cafe often?
At least twice a week. I love their lattes. What about you?
Same here. Their cappuccinos are the best.
I agree. So, what's your favorite thing to write about?
Mostly short stories about everyday life. Sometimes I write about people I see at places like this.
That's interesting. Do you publish them anywhere?
Not yet. It's just for fun right now. Maybe one day, I'll share them online.
You should. It sounds like a great way to connect with people.
Thanks. By the way, how was your day at work?
It was good, but a bit tiring. I had a few patients who needed extra care today.
That sounds like hard work. You really have to care about people to do what you do.
That's true, but it's worth it. Seeing patients get better is the best part.
That's amazing. I think it's great that you help so many people.
Thanks, Ryan. And I think it's great that you have such a creative hobby. Writing is not easy.
That's kind of you to say. Maybe I'll write a story about this conversation.
That would be fun. Let me know if you do. So, Ryan, you said you enjoy writing stories. How did you start this hobby?
It started when I was in high school. I had an amazing English teacher who encouraged us to write about our daily lives. I wrote a short story for an assignment, and I really enjoyed it.
That's great. Do you still write about daily life?
Yes, mostly. Sometimes I add a bit of imagination, but I like keeping things simple. Do you have any hobbies, Emma?
I do. I love baking. On weekends, I usually try new recipes for cakes or cookies.
Baking sounds fun. What's your favorite thing to bake?
Chocolate chip cookies. They're easy to make and always delicious. What about you? Do you bake?
Not really, but I love eating baked goods. Do you bake for your friends or family?
Yes, my friends love my cookies, and my mom always asks for my carrot cake.
That's so nice. Do you have any funny baking stories?
Oh, definitely. Once, I forgot to add sugar to a cake. It tasted terrible, but my friends still ate it and said it was interesting.
That's hilarious. At least your friend was supportive.
True. What about you? Any funny writing stories?
Well, one time I wrote a story about my neighbor, but I accidentally left the draft in my mailbox. My neighbor found it and thought I was spying on them.
Oh no. What did they say?
Luckily, they laughed about it. They even asked me to write a sequel.
That's such a good story. Do you ever share your writing with your family?
Sometimes. My sister loves reading my stories. She gives me great feedback.
That's wonderful. I think sharing your hobbies with family makes them even more enjoyable.
I agree. So, besides baking, what else do you like to do in your free time?
I enjoy gardening. I have a small balcony garden with herbs and flowers.
That's amazing. What herbs do you grow?
Basil, mint, and rosemary. I use them in my cooking.
That's so practical. Do you spend a lot of time in your garden?
Not a lot, but it's my favorite way to relax after a long day. What about you? What do you do to relax?
I like taking long walks, especially in the park. It helps me clear my mind and get new ideas for my stories.
That's nice. Parks are great for relaxing. Do you have a favorite park?
Yes, there's a park near my house with a small lake. It's beautiful in the evening.
That sounds peaceful. Maybe one day I'll visit that park.
You should, and I'd love to try your cookies someday too.
Deal. I'll bake some for you if I get to read one of your stories.
That sounds perfect. By the way, Emma, do you like shopping?
I do. I enjoy shopping, especially for clothes and kitchen items. What about you?
I'm not a big fan of shopping, but I do like buying books. I could spend hours in a bookstore.
That's nice. Do you have a favorite bookstore?
Yes, there's a small shop downtown that sells both new and used books. I love the cozy atmosphere there.
That sounds wonderful. I enjoy buying cookbooks when I shop. They give me new ideas for recipes.
That's great. Do you follow the recipes exactly, or do you change them?
I usually follow them the first time, but after that, I like to add my own twist. Do you cook often?
Not really, but I'm trying to learn. Last week, I bought a new pan to try making pancakes.
That's a good start. Did they turn out well?
Not really. They were a bit burnt, but I'll keep practicing.
Practice makes perfect. So, do you shop for groceries often?
Yes, I usually go once a week. I like fresh fruits and vegetables, so I make sure to stock up. What about you?
Same here. I love going to the farmer's market on weekends. Everything there is so fresh.
Farmers markets are great. Do you ever buy flowers there?
Yes, I sometimes buy sunflowers or roses to brighten up my apartment.
That's a nice idea. Do you have any shopping plans for this weekend?
Yes, I need to buy some baking supplies for a friend's birthday cake. What about you?
I'm planning to buy a gift for my mom. Her birthday is next week.
That's sweet. What kind of gift are you thinking about?
Maybe a scarf or a nice bag. She loves practical things.
A scarf sounds perfect for this weather. Do you like giving gifts?
I do, but I'm not great at choosing them. Do you have any tips?
Sure. Think about what she enjoys doing. If she likes reading, maybe a book. If she enjoys cooking, maybe a new kitchen gadget.
Those are great ideas. Thanks, Emma. Do you have any special plans this month?
Yes, I'm planning a weekend trip to the mountains. I need a little break from work.
That sounds amazing. What will you do there?
Probably hiking and relaxing. I'm also excited to see the stars at night.
That's wonderful. I've always wanted to go stargazing.
You should. It's so peaceful. Do you have any trips planned?
Not yet, but I'm thinking about visiting my grandparents. They live in a small town, and it's always nice to spend time with them.
That's a great plan. Family time is so important.
I agree. I hope I can find some good books to take with me on the trip.
I'm sure you will. Let me know if you need any book recommendations.
Thanks, Emma. And if you need help with your cake, just let me know.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, Ryan, it was really nice talking to you today.
Same here, Emma. I enjoyed learning about your hobbies and your baking adventures.
Thanks. I also loved hearing about your writing and your shopping stories.
Especially my failed pancakes, right?
Yes, but you're improving, and that's what matters.
True. By the way, I'll definitely let you know if I need book recommendations. You seem to have great taste.
Thanks, and I'll let you know if I need tips for choosing gifts. You had some great ideas earlier.
Deal! So, are you coming back to this cafe soon?
Probably next week. It's my favorite spot after work. What about you?
I'll be here on Tuesday evening, working on my next story.
Great! If I'm free, I'll stop by and say hello.
That would be awesome. I'd love to hear about your weekend trip to the mountains.
Sure, and I'll bring you some cookies to try.
Now that's something to look forward to.
Well, I should get going now. Have a great evening, Ryan.
You too, Emma. See you next time.
See you.
Great job practicing with us today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next English conversation. See you in the next video. Keep practicing and stay confident.